Yo, what's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this is base hang number 52, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, base hang number 52. Appreciate y'all dropping in. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me. Um, so been trying to figure out what's the best time for me to do this that I can stay every week, stay consistent. You know, still get to chop it up with y'all, take care of family. What's the best time to do it? So I think I originally started with like 7 o'clock. I felt like that was a pretty good time. Most people at the house by 7 o'clock on a Sunday. If not, you're at work or something like that. Then I was like, okay, maybe if I move it earlier, you know, people that are, got to go to sleep or whatever, get up, get ready for Monday, maybe better for them. Well, tried the 7, tried to move it to 6. Problems come up, problems arise. So I think I'm gonna put it at 8. I did the poll on my channel, and I think let me check the actual. Let me check it real quick. My channel. Let's go to community, and the poll of 33 votes. You had your chance to vote. I put up, if you didn't get the notification, go ahead and hit the bell. It's going to be down there. It's over here, down there. Hit the bell. It'll tell you every time I do something. And yeah, I also have a membership thing going on now. So we'll see how that goes. I have a Patreon. I originally started the Patreon so that I can give away my bases and stuff to the Patreon. That's kind of up in the air. I have some stuff that I do want to give away that's on my wall. At least 5 bases that I want to give to you, the viewer. But yeah, I don't want somebody that doesn't really rock with me to win it. So it's either exclusive stuff that I'm actually going to give to the people out there like that. I'm not Davey 504 with 10 million subscribers. I'm just Alan Brown, just regular me. So, but yeah, I put out a poll as to what time I should do the base hang. And out of the 33 votes, 36% said 6 p.m., 39% said 8 p.m., and then 24% said I don't care either way. So I could either take that as whatever, or I'm going to watch whenever. So I feel like I've had a season of 6. I've had a season of 7. Let's try 8 for a little bit and see what happens. Trying to find that good medium that I could, be consistent and actually chop it up with y'all and all that good stuff. Thank y'all for that time. But let's go ahead and get into the normal. Where are you watching this base stream from? Go ahead and put your state, put your city or whatever. Don't got to be too descriptive. Don't put your address, but you know what I'm saying, what state you repping, where you watching this from. I like to see it. I've seen stuff like, Alaska. I've seen the Philippines, Thailand. I've seen London. I've seen South America. I've seen South Africa. I've seen a few cats from the islands like Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Cuba, stuff like that. I've had a whole bunch of cats that like watch me at various different places. So it's kind of cool that I can connect with people across the pond and also, in different continents and stuff. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all. So, trying to understand your background and, that type of stuff is dope to me. So let's go ahead and hop into it, see what y'all talking about. And I hope you liking the picture. I switched to my actual camera that I record most of my good stuff with and not using my webcam anymore. Hopefully it's more clear. Hopefully it comes through and stuff like that. So, yeah. So let's see what y'all talking about over here. All right. What's good, proper? Regular. Homie, what? Very cool with the channel. You a part of the Bullyverse proper. I appreciate you being here, my man. Let's see. After the late slate of football games. Okay, cool. What's up, Bully Roll Tide? Sorry, I had to say it. Hey man, I don't put it past you. But let's talk about Georgia though. I just want to say that. Well, actually, I don't even know who won. So hold on, before I start talking trash, who won the Alabama Georgia game? Who won that? Did Alabama win? Alabama did win. I am surprised. I turned away from it too long, too quick. Okay. All right, you get this one. I'll give you this one. I'll give you this one. Roll Tide, roll whatever. Whatever. What's going on, Razor? Anniston, Alabama. All right. Virginia, what's going on, Kelvin? Appreciate you being there. You know what I'm saying? Dropping in, saying what's up. I voted for I don't care. I'll come chill whenever. My man. Dope. Liverpool, England is 2 a.m. right now. Crap. So y'all 6 hours ahead. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry I'm late, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Big Brother Bully, what's up? Coming at you from NYC. I can dig it. I don't know about Big Brother, but I appreciate the love. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could be Big Brother, a little brother, or just brother. Brother is cool. What's happening, brother? What's happening, partner? Cool day. PA, dope. Charlotte, North Carolina, cool. Alabama won, whatever. Virginia Beach, okay, cool. Roll whatever. Hey man, sometimes you gotta let it go, man. You gotta let it go sometimes, you know. All right. So in other business, I had the video come out. What's in the box? I think that was last week. I schedule all my stuff, so I don't know when they drop anymore. So I have a new little gadget that I'm going to be starting to implement in my videos. I have said that I'm a funk player, and I'm just going to lean into it. That's where I'm at now. So this is part one of the possible funky pedal board build. Possible. I don't really need a pedal board because I got the Rumble over there, but in the event that I take my Heart Key amp and I just go in with the tone hammer, I'm not going to have all those effects that I want to draw in. I feel like I might need something in that situation. And also, I got pedals that I haven't even played in the last 2 years, and that's a waste. So I might as well just go ahead and just create me a little shindig and run it through like that. Because, why not? I got pedals. Might as well demo them. And yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So 2022, maybe the year of pedal demos. I'm hoping to get a few cool little gadgets, little, you know what I'm saying? Little looper pedal here, a little octaver here. Already got the envelope filter there. A little chorusy, fuzzy, distortion-y, rocky type situation. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. We'll see. What else did I want to say? I do want to say thank you. We are closing in on 30K. I think I'm like maybe 1,300 away from 30K. I do want to say this, and this is just my own personal goal. If y'all can help me, that would be greatly appreciated. I want a YouTube button. And when I get that YouTube button, it's going to go. I also got my babies back. See my babies over there? I got them back. That YouTube button's going to go right there. It's going to go right here. I already got a spot picked out for it. So I can do my videos and it'd be visible right there. It's like, YouTube button, 100,000. So if y'all can, share my videos, stuff that you like. I think I might start doing little snippets of stuff so they can go on like Instagram or whatever and be shareable easy, real small 30-second, 45-second situations. And yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'll have another viral video, quote unquote, but I'd love to be at 100,000 subscribers. It's dope. Dope. So let's see. Let's see. Put some EMGs in my LTD 206. Okay. With a Tone Monster amp. It was awesome. Interesting. So the LTD 206, is that a 6-string bass? Never really heard of it. LTD 206. But it is a 6-string bass. Doesn't look bad. You put a Tone Monster in it? Actually, it doesn't look bad at all. Just under 700. Cool. It's not bad. I like it. I don't know if I get it, but I like it. What are you? See, this is how it happens. I'm going through here looking at stuff, and then I'm finding random gorgeousness, and then I'm just out here just. How much do you cost? $319. Well, who are you made by? G Style? What the heck is a G Style? Oh, you got pants on your. No, I can't do that. Nah, man, we ain't doing that. You look the part. Oh, you neck through too. So hate it. What? Okay, so I can't make this up. Let me show you what I'm looking at, so you're not like looking at me like I'm tripping. Dig this. This is what I was talking about, right? It's neck, you know what I'm saying? It looks cool. You know what I'm saying? Looks cool. All right, click there. You know, looks okay. It's interesting. It's different. It's got the single pole pieces at the bottom for the single saddles or whatever. It's looking like, if I was to guess, I would say, can you see my cursor? You can see my cursor. Okay, bet. Stay still. I would say this is volume, this is blend, this is maybe treble, mid, bass, right? That's what normal common sense would say. All right, we go around to the back of the bass. You see a battery, right? You see it there? It's a screw battery, but you see it there. It's neck through. Looks like possibly maple and possibly rosewood or walnut or something of the like. Looks interesting. Has just the top of this situation up here. Doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good. You know. Evidently it comes with a little bag. Ain't doing too much. Okay. All right. Right. Okay. This is what I want to zoom in on. 2 volume and 3 tone control. What does that mean? What does that mean? 3 tones? What does that mean? Maple neck and composite ebony fingerboard. What are even these words? Man, it's $319. Plus $20, so $339. Nah, man, I'm cool. But I did get snagged into this by looking at this, which is the bass that he said he has, the 206, which is dope. And you throw a Tone Monster preamp in it, that's cool. Doesn't look bad at all. But I seen it like this, I was like, ooh, huh? Why are you $50 more expensive than you? What's SM? Spalter Maple? Spalter Maple is SM. But why are you? But you're Spalter Maple as well. What is happening here? Amazon? How dare you? This is why you shop around, kids. Ooh, used though for 5. This is why you shop around, kids. This right here. Z Zones, Judas. Anyway, let me get up out of here. Yeah, and we back. So let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is my brother. What you call an icon living? It's from a song. And his answer, Alan RB. I didn't want to give out the full government, my G. Appreciate it. But every video I start out with, what's going on? It's Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Today we're gonna talk about bam. So they already know the government. I don't really, you know. Actually, you kind of messed me up by throwing an R in the middle. You know, it could be Rashida or Rashid. People don't know, you know. I'd much rather you didn't put the R. You could have just been like Alan B. Thank you, though. Let's see. First name, last name. Says good multi FX pedal versus full analog pedal board. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. Don't particularly care to buy a whole analog, like a whole multi effects situation, though. Because it's got to be good. If it's going to go up against a extensive pedal board, it's got to be legit. So, I don't know. Let's see. I've noticed the videos that are about a minute long always get a lot of views, especially the music ones. I have a theory for why that is, and I'll go ahead and give it to you now. The theory is people don't have an attention span. So, like, I can watch a video on how to change out the suspension in a truck, or how to, you know, swap out like a shift lock sensor on a car. But most people will just skip ahead to try to find the part rather than just watch it all the way through and then go do it. Most people will just be like, skip, 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 skip. Nah, next. Most people do that on YouTube or TikTok. That's why TikTok is a thing, because the videos don't last no more than 30 seconds. Usually it's probably like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that. People don't have attention spans that are that long. So the videos that I put out are basically the middle, you know what I'm saying? The videos that I put out are basically what I want to put out. Like, I got to the point where I was like, well, let me just make my video shorter. You're still going to do the same thing. So I would much rather me be happy with the video that I put out and go through the editing process and all that good stuff than to just put out a short video hoping that they watch the whole thing through, because people are still going to like turn it on, watch it for 4 seconds, man, next. So I might as well do what I want rather than try to cater to what people want, right? I'm the creator, right? That's where I came to right around middle of last year. I was like, man, I need to get some traction. I need to get into something. I need to get something going. Let's try some ideas. So that's how the bass player reaction videos came out. Those are actually coming back because I enjoy doing them. So I'm going to run them back again, probably beginning of this coming year. We're going to go ahead and start doing that like once every week, like on maybe a Thursday. Just drop one on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And it was fun to just drop in and just look at one player per video, or just check out some stuff that's out there. I may just do it as a jumble, kind of like Ridiculousness. Just throw all of them together and you just watch it. And I just call it Bass Player Reacts 1, Bass Player Reacts 2. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes. I got to format it and see how it works and stuff like that. The first one was just me deep diving on one person, just picking up something and then seeing what they do, and then I react to what they're doing. This next one may just be, I found this video, I found this video, I found this video. Just what I think. Who knows? I don't know. I got to run it through my homeboys. Share screen. I share screen. Okay, cool. What's going on, Helena? What's going on? Ruby. Okay. Hey. Hey. I don't know you, but I feel like you my homeboy. Yep, microwave generation. Okay. I can't remember where I heard it from, but I'm pretty sure how your videos are titled is a huge for the YouTube algorithm. But who wants to be that guy to say, bass player goes ham at church, bass player goes dumb at Guitar Center? I don't want to be that dude. Like the titles that I put on my videos, including the one that actually got over like almost 3 million views. That one was like, it was from me. Bet you any bass player would hate this person. I bet you any bass player would hate this person. Because that's what I thought when I watched the video. I didn't plan for that video to be like that, but this dude just came and just did his thing all over my video. So, you know. All right. What up? Hey, what's going on, Mob? What's happening? All right. Hey, love your content. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Arcane Sanctuary based distortion channel. That's oddly specific. I dig it. Let's see what you're talking about. Arcane Sanctuary. I feel like this may be questionable, so I'm not going to share a screen, just in the general principle. Let's see what you're talking about. Okay. Let's see. That's a dope logo. Okay, this is you. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. So you deal in metal. Like this is your whole thing. Does it gent? I know gent. Okay. Okay. Pretty cool. Sub. I like to see what you're talking about. Dope. So Arcane, sub. Let's see. The video quality looking fire today, by the way. Thank you so much. I'm actually using the camera and not a webcam, so I should be crispy fresh. You know what I'm saying? So we out here in these streets, you heard me. What up, Game God? Hey man, Mr. Let's Go. Mr. Let's Go. Let's get it. I can dig it, man. All right. So I do not want to let the cat out of the bag about what's going to be dropping on Tuesday. But after it drops on Tuesday and Thursday, I should be good to just kind of run it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I have it down there. Just recorded the video. So if you see this was all recorded this morning. Everything that's in this shirt, this was recorded this morning, minus the pants. Pants was let me get comfortable because I had jeans on. So, yeah. Let's see. I know gent. I don't listen to gent music. You know, I mean, I didn't know what gent was before Steve Terraberry and Jared Dines. Had no idea what gent was. I thought the whole concept was it's pretty high schooly, but it makes sense. And the music that they come out with kind of sounds like metalcore music. So, I mean, I can lift weights to it. I can dig it. So, I just kind of fell into it. The more I watched it, the more I was like, 8-string guitar. Sounds like a bass to me. I should do a gent video. I'm talking as me right now. I'm just thinking this out loud. I should do a gent video. Only question is, would I use an octave pedal and then bring the octave up? Or do I use my current bass and then just try to tune everything like But you can't tune down to A though with normal 6 strings. That means I have to buy an 8 string bass or a 7 string bass or a 7 string guitar rather. Ooh, 7 string bass. Interesting. I think I need to make some Let's Go shirts to my subs. It's not a bad idea. I'm at 950. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, dude. 950. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Getting to 1,000 is hard. It gets easier once you get past 1,000, though. So, pretty cool. Congratulations. Have you played a Sterling 5 double humbucker? If so, do you think it's worth the price? A Sterling 5 double humbucker. I'm going to say yes, because at the same time, it will not be $2,000 like a actual like Ernie Ball Music Man. Ernie Ball Music Man at that price is going to come at by 22. I will verify what I'm saying. 5HH. Okay, so I'm looking at ones that are 27, 29. Looks like a used one for 18. You get a 4 string. Well, that's 4 string. You get a 5 string double humbucker for 22. So yeah, I'm gonna stand by that. Let's go Sterling. Sterling Music Man 5 double humbucker. Looking at this is a 5. Looking at $500. So I'll say yes. I also would tell you to check out Sire. Sire M2 or the M7 or the M5. I think they got an M5. Maybe. Let's see. Sire.com. Only reason why I say that is because I have 2 Sire M2s. I have one that is SireUSA.com. You took me to a place I did not want to be. Wow, how does everybody have all these domains? Let me just go Sire Base and then just Google search it and see what happens. I don't want to do this. Sire, is that a hyphen? USA? Whatever. I'm here now. Ooh, share screen. This is not a paid live stream, by the way. Just want to say that. This is just me geeking out over bass stuff. So you're welcome, or I'm sorry. I don't know how you want to take it. So this little ditty is the M7. It's 1,200. Used to be a G. But sheesh. It's not bad. So I was telling you about the M2, right? M2. Here are the flavors. This is the double humbucker situation. Has a lot more tonal versatility than I think the Ernie Ball Music Man has. That's my personal opinion. This with a fresh set of strings. I actually own this one in a 5 string and this one in a 5 string. So this with a fresh set of strings, it's really hard to beat. And it's cheaper than the Sterling Music Man. So we got the 5 string coming in $469. And then you got, oh no, it's not. It's by $20 more. But I feel like the Sire is a better buy for me. It's going to be lighter. It's going to have more tonal versatility. The composition of construction is going to be better with the Sire. I can tell you that now after 3 years of me having my basses. They haven't failed me. So, yeah, man. That's my personal opinion. You can take it for what it's worth. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. So I have played it to answer your question. And do I think it's worth the price? It's not a bad option, but there are better options for the price point. Again, this is not a paid sponsorship by anybody. I'm not paid or sponsored by Ernie Ball or Sire. I'm not. I'm just telling you what I think because I own 2 Sire basses and I own a Music Man 5 string. It's a good bass, very solid. I played it and gig with it, beat it up, stuff like that for about a year and a half before I wanted to upgrade it. The Sire that I have let's see, it's right there. It's right there, right there. I haven't upgraded it, haven't wanted to. It's my green and maple neck Sire bass. Haven't wanted to upgrade it, didn't need to. So I left it alone. And it's been dope. The black one, Lobster wanted to go and freak that one out. So I was like, have fun. Can't be no worse than it is because it's dope now. So, EMG got with us and he sent it back and it's a monster. It's a certified monster. I can't wait to put the pedal I got on it. I can't wait, but I will wait till Tuesday. So videos coming out subsequently will be funk. Sunday grooves, y'all get ready. Sunday grooves, it's a thing. It's a thing. I'm gonna be doing it. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna bring the drums into the whole mix as well. So y'all get ready. I should do a gent video. Let's see. As guitars get lower into the bass, you just got to get the bass into the mid range so they stop intruding. Yeah. Hence the 7-string bass. I feel like you don't want me to shine. You want me to stay in the background while you get the shred all up and down the neck. I'm nasty. I'm hella funky. I can change the dynamic of the whole band right now. It just changed the groove. You can't do that. If you could just be chugging. If I'm not following you with a bass line, you sound stupid. So 7-string bass. How about I come into your world and shred in your face and see what you feel about it? I actually had that happen to me. And I did just that. I had an Ibanez. That's why I actually bought it. I had an Ibanez SR 506. And I strung it E to C or E to F. E to C. Yeah, I strung it E to C. Yep. And I just went into his world, was doing chords and all that type of stuff. He didn't like that. He started talking trash, went and told Minister of Music, oh, bet. I went and bought an F string. I took my 6-string bass and strung it E to F. Now what you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. Shut up and take these chords. Shut up, take them. And I'm running over. It's all you see in my hand. That's all you see. Feel every piece. And he's sitting there. And I'm and this is back when I had 2 10s and a 15 Gailey and Kruger Neo. Like it was 2 12s. 2 12s sitting on top of a 15. Gailey and Kruger Neo, neodymium setup with a GK 1001 RB. So it was with the bi-amp situation. So it was 700 watts coming out straight up and then 50 to the tweeters, to each tweeter, because there was a tweeter on the 15 and a tweeter on the 212s. And I was out here slapping and tapping and I was doing all type of ridiculousness for no reason. I had to get sat down. It was like, hey, man, stop doing this. Stop. I told him what he said and he was like, but you should be the bigger man. I am bigger than him. Now what? So I did that. Carrie was there. That guy actually moved. He moved to a different church. He was the old guy. Carrie was there. It was at Greater Grace. I'm calling out names now. Appreciate that, Carrie. Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Subscribe. I'm glad to have you as part of the Bullyverse. Thank you so much. Carrie's frat. If you didn't know. This. It's my dog. Definitely smash a like button. Appreciate that. 17 watching, 9 likes. It's crazy. What you sipping on? I am actually drinking Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Being responsible. Being responsible. At least for this month. It's not getting too crazy. Just cooling out. Just kind of keeping it simple. I enjoy Dr. Pepper. Stopped drinking it. Seen the zero sugar when I was in Walmart. Figured I'd dabble. It's actually pretty good. It's not Dr. Pepper, but it's close. And it's cherry. You know, that's not paid advertisement either. Thanks. I wanted one of the sires like that. Love the color, but they were sold out. Yeah, man. You got to Google. You got to Google. Somebody got them. Somebody got them. Somebody got to have them. Or hit up Reverb. Somebody has had them. Somebody got to have them. You can't just be, no, man. No. The Sire M series is shaped funny. Okay. It plays nice though. It's dope. I feel like you wouldn't say that if you played one. It could be shaped funny, but you playing it, I feel like it'll change your mind. But that's just me though. TMB 100M for Christmas. Not bad. Not bad at all. Mm-hmm. The dopest sires that are out right now, second generation, that catch my eye, is the 6-string M7, the one I pulled up, and the P5 5-string. In the in that beautiful I think it's like a mint green type situation with the roasted neck. It's just chef's kiss. Oh, it's delicious. I don't even need it. I don't need it. I got Goldie. Goldie's gross. You see her back there just shining, looking malevolent. Oh, they're there. The twins. They are. It's just ebony and ivory live together. No, okay. All right. Sorry. Tried to sing. My bad. This is a bass channel. Let's see. Okay. I wish I knew someone locally that had one so I could test it. I played the Sterling at Guitar Center and my uncle owned, but it was a legit Ernie Ball. You need to go and holler at your uncle and see if you could jack that one. You can see if you can steal that real quick. I'm totally down to try Zyre though. It's not a bad investment. It's not a bad investment. You're not gonna get so if you want to hear what it sounds like with a new set of strings, I actually have a video of it, direct audio on my channel. So just go to my channel or just type in Bully the Kid Sire M2. It'll go right to the video. I could take it and just link it in the description so you can go and watch it, but all you gotta do is Google it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm saying that I don't know if it does it. Bully the Kid Sire M2. Yep, first one that pops up. Bet. So let me pull this. I'll just go ahead and do it. Oh, copy. I hate hearing my voice. I hate hearing my voice. Let's see. Boom. So if you want to know what it actually sounds like, follow this link, watch that video. You know what I'm saying? Put it in a new tab, the Chili Rocking with me. But yeah, man. Yeah. What other family business did I want to bring out? I never really asked the question if you all want to see covers and stuff like that. I just kind of did it because I felt like doing it. I never really asked. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all like covers? Do you want me to integrate drums more often? Do you want me to do grooves like today, Sunday groove session? You want me to do that more often? I don't really know what you want. I'm down to do anything just as long as I get to play because I don't have a church right now. So I'm just playing whenever. And I got 30 videos backlogged that I'm just kind of like, if I don't feel like playing this week, 2. Send. So I don't know what y'all like to see. I don't know what you want. I'm just kind of having fun, being random. Let's see. Yep, I remember that. I wasn't gonna say anything about that. All right, so going back to the story where I told you the lead guitar dude was he was playing all low, like he was playing power chords and stuff like that. Well, you getting into my world here. So I took that as a, hey, you gonna hold it down and let your boy get in the 6-string bass. And I started tweedle deedling, doing all that nastiness, sliding down, hitting a note, running it, and then coming back, running it. And he's just like, yo. So he moved. And I was like, dang. Can I take his guitar stand? That's pretty much what I did. I just took there that I could bring 2 basses instead of just one. Yeah, that's a true story. That did happen. He did go there. Kerry plays bass, and he's also, at the time, I think he was the drummer at the time. Looking for a preamp. What should I get? So many options. My go-to preamp, my favorite joint is Audaire Audio. That's my favorite personal joint. I have a lot of basses that have that preamp in it, but I'm going to venture out of the box and say, check out EMG. They have solderless systems. Like, you don't need a soldering iron or anything like that. You just need to understand what you're reading and just connect the wires. You don't need solder at all. It comes completely done. All you got to do is just plug and play. Just plug it in, put it there, make sure it fits. Good to go. Rock on. My bass didn't even have to have a bridge grounded. Like, there was no mention of the bridge being grounded at all. And I was like, that's weird. So I have a cut and covered bridge wire that's just sitting in the cavity chilling, and the bass works great. So I never really figured it out, never wondered about it. I just kind of was like, all right, cool. That's my Charvel. Let me actually go ahead and pick that bad boy up. What am I plugged into here? There's that. There's that. That's going to be a thing. Let me just mute you and then pull you out of here. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. And then get my Charvel real quick. Come here, baby. And then, this is the EMG build. I had this actually, the video of this build debuted on the channel maybe like a month ago, maybe shorter than that. I don't know. The battery did? Is the battery good? Is there a battery? Maybe it's the battery dead. Is the battery dead? Could be. I think the battery's dead. Is there? Oh, is this? Nope. Oh, God. Okay. It's not. I didn't put it back in operation. So, yeah, I would tell you to check out EMG. This is my Charvel. And it has the EMG X pickups as well as a VTC. I think it's a 3-band, and I think it's a mid-frequency sweep on it. I don't know if y'all could actually hear that. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna hold on to you in the meantime and in between time. And so those are my 2 suggestions. Audaire, EMG. I'm very impressed by how easy energy was to actually like handle. I did some soldering because it's just me and I wanted it to be pretty, so I did it my way. But I didn't have to. If I didn't have that there and I had to put the battery in the compartment, it'd have been perfectly fine just to chill like that. So I would suggest those two companies for you. Let's see. I heard the P5 and was disappointed. It's beautiful, but didn't really sound like a P bass. Interesting. That's interesting. I would wonder if could be the person, could be the strings, could be the tone. You said you heard it. Did you play it though? That's my question. And you could always change out the pickups if it's constructed solid. Swapping out parts, especially at that price point, isn't really a big deal. That's just to me. I also have the skill set to do that, but that's just me thinking. If I can get, listen, listen. So I have two Fender basses, right? I've never said that Fender as a company is trash. What I have said is Fender is kind of pricey for what they're giving you. That's my mind. I can find other options to get a sound similar to that. It may not be exactly that, but it could be pretty similar to that and save hundreds of dollars. But it won't be that thing. You get what I'm saying? Right? So the biggest thing to me is playability. How does it feel in my hands? How does it play? Does it make me happy? Does it make me play in a different way that I wouldn't have played if I hadn't had this bass in my hands? So every bass that I have here, I don't play the same on each one of these basses. So you hear me do a lick right there. It may be the same lick, but the feel and how I'm intonating it or how I'm accentuating it rather is different bass to bass. So it's kind of like you were disappointed by the sound. I can get that. May not be pleasing to your ear. There's a lot of things that go into that. Where was this tone knob? How dead were the strings? You know, what was that dude's skill level? Because I've played trash basses and made the whole gig sound good. Like I played $50 pawn shop basses because that was the studio bass and they didn't want anything else. And I'm like, this is cutting my hand. It's actively cutting my hand. It's actively slicing. It's Jason. It's actively slicing me. And you're like, no, this is the sound I want. This is what happens. Just let's go. All right, cool. And I proceeded to funk him to death. That's what I did on the track. So whatever. So it's kind of like, I'm sorry, but don't give up on him yet. That's kind of where my mind's at for that particular situation. Howdy Billy, what are your thoughts on acoustic bass? Floyd from Down Under. All right, Down Under, I'm assuming that's Australia. Acoustic basses are, in my mind, kind of pointless. Hear me out. Acoustic basses are nice in that coffee shop where it's quiet and you can be heard. But most situations don't call for an acoustic bass. There's like, I mean, do you want an upright bass sound? Is the acoustic bass fretless? Because I possibly can see that, but even at a point, you need to have that amplified, right? So the benefit of having an acoustic guitar is that the strings are thinner and they vibrate higher, and treble is easierly pushed out to the masses than low notes, than bass notes, because our strings are thicker. They don't project as hard. You may feel the presence more in a bass string and a bass situation, but us being projected to the back of the crowd from just an acoustic bass by itself, naked, cajon, acoustic guitar, all they're going to hear is the cajon and the acoustic guitar. That's all they're going to hear. So I personally probably won't ever own an acoustic bass. It doesn't seem, I wouldn't have anything to use it for. That's just my personal opinion. Don't shoot the messenger. I am the messenger. But yes, so don't shoot me. I just feel that way. That's my personal opinion. Let's see. I wanted to pick your brain about an old Honda I was able to get for $20. It's a jazz bass, but it has humbuckers in it. I'm not sure exactly what would be good replacements. An old Honda. First off, I'd like to say congratulations on your acquisition, because picking up a base for $20 and you're thinking about making replacements means it's playable. So you got a playable base for $20. So congratulations. Second, I'm going to assume that it's a 4-string bass, in that it has humbuckers in it. So I would ask, are they Music Man style humbuckers? Are they Sire humbuckers? Are they more like soap bars? So that would be some information I would need to know to answer that question. If they are Music Man style, like old Music Man style with the little notches at the top and the one notch at the bottom, I definitely check out Aguilar. That's going to give you everything, and it's like 99 bucks. Seymour Duncan is maybe $10 more expensive. That'll give you what you need. I got Seymour Duncans in both my signature bases that are over there. So I can definitely say I can vouch for them. EMG makes a strong humbucker. So, and you have the ability to do coil tapping with those. Not the Aguilar. Aguilar is straight parallel. But I think the Seymour Duncan, you could do some stuff, some nastiness with. And then, yeah, you can actually. The Seymour Duncan, you can do some nastiness with, do the single, split, and then the series. So it's like, it's parallel, single coil, series. Those are the 3 positions you could do for the humbucker, but you could do that on both of them. So that may be something you do. And I think they're like 110, 120 each. So, you know, and that's me plugging the channel or plugging the video when I'm playing the Sire. Check that out if you want to. Just saying hi. Appreciate it, Russell. Thank you for dropping in, my man. Nice groove this morning. Happened to catch that on the drive by YouTube. Okay, cool. I love to see a cover straight. Your drum chops are pretty underrated. Thank you so much. This is a bass channel, but I play drums too, and I don't want to. I don't want to go find people to play drums for me, so I do it myself. Just be glad I ain't pulling out no keyboard, because I got it. I'm looking at it. Love covers. I love seeing all the stuff you're playing. You inspire me to listen to some new stuff. Thank you. Appreciate that. Joseph, thank you so much. Let's see. Yes, covers and Sunday grooves would be great. All right. Dig it. I might start looking into that. So thank y'all for that. I appreciate that encouragement. Sometimes I just don't know. I got so many ideas, so many things that I want to do that I end up doing nothing. Like, it's so much stuff that I do nothing. You know? It's pretty weird. Like, I'm like, yeah, I gotta build this bass. I gotta resurrect this bass. I got these parts. I can go and put that in this bass. I can run this bass versus this bass versus this bass. It's so much stuff. I don't know where to start, so I just don't do anything and just kind of let it organically happen. So that's where I'm at with life as far as this channel goes. Let's see. Dang, I am behind now. Everyone be well. Proper. Nobody asked me. I fell down the Honda hole a while back, and all Honda were commissioned from Texas and built by Samet Honda. Put you something built in Texas. Hold on now. I want a Texas base. Let me look on here. What's this stuff called? Hold on. Yes, very good. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I was looking at this one. Look at that. Sheesh. That is cool looking. I think it's lefty though. No, it's not lefty. Wow. So you do the switch to show which one you want to do. Neither one of those P pickups are in the sweet spot. So you're going to get interesting. It has like an Epiphone like a 3-screw bridge. That's interesting. Look at that. And it's sunk into the wood. That's kind of cool, man. That's real old school. Yeah. That's cool, dude. Yo, that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. Like that, not for that price. But that's kind of dope. Let's see. How did you how did you use to hang the how did you use to hang those bases? Like, what did I use to hang the bases? I'm thinking you're saying, what did I use to hang the bases? All right, so let's go up here real quick. Come on, you baby. All right, so if we go up here, I have a whole plank thing that I have, and those those are different than these because those over there, see how it's like chrome there, and then these over here are like black. These I got from Amazon, 5 for $25, and then those I got from the company that like manufactured this plank that's up there, and it's Diamond Life. I think the actual wall thing costs like, I want to say about $100, maybe $80, something like that. And then each one of those little things were probably like $9 or $11. I got the more pricey ones because I didn't want the bases to like smack the wall or anything like that. So those over this on this side with the chrome pieces are like 12 inches away from the wall. Once I figured out that I'm gonna actually have them kind of oriented to look at the camera, then I went with some smaller ones and it wasn't a big deal. So I went and got those from Amazon, save some money. So that's what I did. This one actually split. So if and when we move to, a house and chilling and stuff like that, like a bigger house, I'm gonna buy a whole nother one. And hopefully the ceilings are higher so I can do a whole second row of them joints. I ain't gonna count it before it hatch, but yeah. Let's see. All right, those are very good instruments behind the brand on them. Okay. Nice. I have a Salmon Artist 6 that you'll be here tomorrow. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Walnut and maple. Ash on my walnut and maple on ash on my. It's definitely nice. I have to figure out what's going on with the electronics. Okay. Yep, I was a drummer and just starting to learn bass then. Kerry's actually pretty nasty. Kerry needs to go ahead and create himself a YouTube. Because Kerry's good on bass. Kerry is. This Kerry. That guy with no picture. Kerry's good. I don't know why he's acting crazy, but whatever. If I can get a YouTube and have him on here, you could definitely do a YouTube and just talk because you talk. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's nice to hear I got a killer platform and great price. Okay. What the hell is that? Anyway. All right. So P-base clones in that era. Okay. Oh, he's talking about Sandimi. It's storming like crazy here in Tulsa. Crap. I haven't looked outside. I ain't been outside since 3, so I don't even know. The shiny one. If you have original pictures of Sandy before, had DMZ in them, and they weren't bad with a good preamp. They were just great, just passively, although weak, of course. I'm going to take the pickups that were in the San Dimas, which are DiMarzio joints, and transplant them into my Allen Eden with another preamp that I'm looking at right here. And I got my Dremel in. I just didn't feel like getting, wood dust on me everywhere. So I'm probably gonna schedule some time and go outside and just route it out, get it done, because it doesn't fit in perfectly well. And then it's got to be sexy. So after I do all that, then I got to shield the cavity, make it beautiful, and then come back with the finished product. Like, yeah, let's get it, and then proceed to funk as though I can, and I can. So that's, yeah, I definitely understand what you're saying. They were nice, especially in, like, I took the Sam Demas how it was, put it in passive mode, perfectly playable bass. Could rock with it passive, except there was no tone knob. Not that it was a problem. I normally slap and stuff anyway, but that's annoying when I want to like dial it back, you know? So I would literally buy them off you for a fair price. What's good, Billy? Just got up in here. Appreciate you dropping in, Chad. Thank you so much. Let's see. I really want to get one of those Harley Benn Music Man. I forgot the model name. Proper did a video on it as well, I believe. Yeah, my actual Music Man is actual right there. That's my double humbucker. It is a great bass. I think I'm going to take it to my home church and just leave it there so I don't have to bring equipment back and forth. And when I want to drop in and funk, I just kind of like pull up, like, hey, get off the amp. All right, here we go. Type of deal. I think I'm just going to take that and leave that at the church. In a case, of course, ducked off and tucked in, because, you know, I don't want people touching it. Touch my bass. Who are you? Don't do that. Do that. Let's see. Carrie, I'm just 2 hours from you, and it's storming in Fayetteville, Arkansas as well. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, okay. So that was the question I had. I didn't know if y'all could actually hear. I didn't know if y'all could actually hear the bass come through. So let me go ahead and catch up and see. Worked every bit. Yep, I agree. Got a 5-string F1 EB. Cool. That has everything but it filled out. Dope. Okay, it's not 5-string pickups used on the market. Okay. Meant used. Look, from Australia. Dope. I think that's 2 people from Australia. It's pretty cool. Storming here in Pryor. So there's like 3 people within 2 hours of each other. That's pretty dope. Speaking languages. I don't know what y'all saying. What's your favorite bass? My favorite bass is my signature basses. I have 2. I don't have 1. And those are right here. Let me get you out the way. Right here. They're gross. They are disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna actually bring those back on the channel. I did a video with one of them. I just got her back from Lobster about 2 days ago, so I had to pull out and do a video just because I haven't slapped her in like 8 months, 7 months. So she was past due for that, and she did not disappoint. You know what I'm saying? But those are my favorite basses. Moonbound, what do you think of the Aerodyne? My man Kerry actually has one. It's not a bad bass. Very, very modern. Plays well. The one that he had, that's the only one I've ever played. And with some new strings, could be gross. It could be a staple bass. Very solid. So I don't have anything bad to say about that particular bass. But the one I played, I think, was a 5-string. I don't know about the 4s. So I'm a 5-string player, pretty much. Pretty clear here in North Oregon. That's a first. No, you've been here. So that's not a first. But we're probably getting slammed with ice soon. Okay. Dope. I like how y'all chopping it up with each other, man. As a community, I can dig it. Let's see. I've got 3 dilemmas I'd like to get your opinion on. Cool? Cool. What's up? Let's see. I had an Aerodyne there. So slick. Okay. Yours on order. All right. Who's the one that said they had 3 dilemmas, though? It's Chad. Okay. I'm waiting for you. I'm late. Let me see. And I'm not sure if you could with the copyright, but could you play the bass line till all falls down? I think you'd love that. Anyone else, too. It's a fun bass line. not bad. I can hear it, but I haven't sat down with it, and that was just me singing it, me hearing, it all falls down, or whatever. So maybe, maybe I probably would have fun with that, and I have a reason to play my acoustic, so maybe I probably would get hit with a copyright. We'll see. Yeah, I really want an affordable 5 string V bass. I'll probably end up swapping pickup if I get it. Could dig it. Let's see. Yeah, I need a satin or fully matte finish or fingerprints. See, look piano black until I have to clean it. Okay. Y'all chopping it up with each other. It's dope. This is a good question. Cheap music gear. What's your favorite bass guitar that you own and got rid of? My favorite bass that I've owned and got rid of is actually two. They're both from Ibanez. One of them is a TMB 505. It was blue, and it ticked me off because the jack kept breaking. I was a kid. I didn't take care of my bass, but the jack on it is a locking jack, and like you can't just put in a regular jack for whatever reason. And it kept breaking, and then I had to put it in the shop and then play my original first bass, and I was just pissed off. And then I took it out of the shop. They didn't solder it right. It broke again, which sent me to another level of pissed off. And I sold it. I sold it for way less than I bought it for. The second one is Ibanez 506 from the prior story earlier. It was a bass that I always kept elixirs on. I kept elixirs on it. Never put any other string on that bass. And I would order the 4 string set and then get a 5th string in a gauge higher that I know could work for what I was trying to do. Because I was trying to piss off this dude. So I strung an E to F and stuff. So I would order the 4 string set and then get the C in a gauge and then get the F in a gauge. And then I'd have my chord strings and everything would sound great. Kept doing that. I think it would be like 40 something bucks a pop. Tripping. But that's what I did. And that's the bass. It was a SR 506. Mahogany, Barlini pickups, Barlini preamp. Did not have the 3-way toggle. That came later. My bass was older. So I love that bass and I got rid of it so I can get the Marcus Miller V7. That's what I actually traded it in for. So I could actually buy the Marcus Miller V7, which was a good situation. It actually brought some traction to my channel and paid for itself within the first month. But if I can go back in time, I would just save my money and buy the V7 and call it good. So yeah, let's see. All right, Chris Beaton. Cheers from Alberta, Canada. Dope. Love the channel. Got me a Harley Benton BP20 SK on the way. Dope, man. Congratulations. Schecter makes some pretty good passive humbuckers for basses. I've seen it for sale here and there when people upgrade. Okay. All right. All right. Rick Rowe. Never gonna give you up. What's happening? I got Rick Rowe. That's crazy. Favorite one that got away bass that you used to own. Is it the same type of question? So favorite one that got away. I had a Schecter Stiletto Studio 6. It was the joint with the gold hardware and it was like a walnut finish. It was neck through. It was a neck diver. It was a neck scuba diver. It went straight down. Did not come back up, but it played so well. Everything was contoured. It was like a female, man. I'd be like, just keep your head up and let's go. And they just be like, nah, we're not doing that. Yeah, so that's to answer that question. That's what it was. Let's see. What about Bully Show Us Your Bass? Are you going to do it? Yes, I actually am. I'm assuming it's. I told everybody to send me their gear and stuff like that. I actually have something compiled, and I'm just kind of like I'm sitting on it to maybe next week or so. What's today? Today is the 5th. Maybe in 2 weeks. So 12 around like Tuesday before Christmas or so. I think I'll go ahead and shoot that video, put it out on that Tuesday and stuff for the people that are actually sending me stuff to my Instagram, which is bully underscore the kid. The kid is one word, bully underscore THAKIDD. If you want to show me what base you have and what your gear is, like what you running, send it there and I'll put you on there and you'll get featured on the channel and there'll be a whole segment. It'll be a thing. Should be fun. You know what I'm saying? So do that. Sit in the Olaf from Lobster's channel. Yeah, man, I was talking to Live today. Let's see. Let's see. I just noticed my bass is sounding like a robot, if that makes sense. If any idea what could be going on, it's just the bass. My other one isn't doing it. It sounds like a robot. If it's active, your battery could be going out. If it's not active, then you could possibly have oversaturated a pot, like it's had a bad connection and it's saturated somehow. Or maybe you're just shorting in one of your pickup wires. I don't know what sounding like a robot means. That could be a lot of stuff. But if it's active, which I feel like this may be the thing, change your battery. Let's start there. Let's see. Y'all are chopping it up, boy. Hold up. I count 25 bases up top. You have more? How many more do you have? You count 25? Let's just call it a 30. Because I don't know. Let's just say 30. Cool. So on the YouTube channel, make a flip up bike holder. And I'm like, man, I need that for my guitars. Flip up bike holder. Ooh, that'd be cool. Yo, what's going on here? What's going on, man? See. Oh, we got like 24 cats in here. What's happening to everybody? Appreciate y'all dropping in. Ooh, here we go. The hard-hitting questions. I like this. What do you think about companies like MTD and Bass Mods? I think those companies are great luthier manufacturers of boutique bass guitars. People want to sound unique. MTD gives you the platform to be whatever the heck you want. You can use whatever wood composition you want. You can use whatever electronics that you want to put in them. Bass Mods, same thing. They're kind of more on the Fender level, but MTD is a whole beast in and of its own. So if y'all follow me, chances are you follow Low End Lobster. He just put a Super 5 video up, and that bass sounds just as good as my bass, and that's saying a lot to me. Like, I don't know how it feels or how it plays, but how clear and pristine it sounds, it's amazing. I've never played an MTD, legitimate MTD, ever in my life, but I do want to, and it's based on that video. Like, I'm just kind of waiting on when I get the opportunity to freak me one. So now, will I ever buy one? That remains to be seen. I don't think so, but you know. Ooh, I need to adjust these. though? Ooh, that's gross. Like that. Yeah. I don't even know if y'all can hear that. I'm just holding the Charvel in my lap for no dang reason. I might as well get a bass I actually want to hold in my lap. All right. So there's that. That gets to chill. Fender is here. Let's put the Fender up because yeah. Let's take the future bass video bass down. Put you back here so people can't see you. Yeah. And then I throw you up here. And then grab you because I just got your back, baby. And then we live, baby. We live. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's just so good. Let me just take this off screen so you guys feel that piece of this. Will you look at that? Delicious. It's just good. It's just so good. It's just so good. Oh, okay. Enough of that. How about the sparkles on the chill though? Okay, so there was that. Genghis, watcher from Cali, appreciate you dropping in. Thank you. I'm not sure if the world needs a Kanye gospel everywhere to make one. I love to hear it, but he can afford to hire dope players. He can. If you're Kanye, everybody's trying to play for you. That's point blank, period. So, hitting the hay, dig it. 3 a.m. my time. Peace and love. Thank you for dropping in, Joseph. Let's see. 7-Eleven on Pacific Northwest. Have a nice sleep. Dope. What's good, Bully? What's happening? What are your thoughts on bass technique in metal, if you're familiar with any? Most metal people that I've seen play with a pick. They usually play cocked up, which is good technique, so that they can do all the stuff that they got to do really quick. Not everybody in the world is blessed with a wingspan like this, right? So you playing with the bass cocked up helps with that wingspan, because I could play like this and do all the stuff, and it just looks like a spider crawling down the fretboard doing everything. But not everybody has hands that are like that. So, playing like this and turning your hand so that you can get all the full stretch you can possibly get. Yeah, they play with great technique. They're very technical people for the most part, and it's very impressive once you get past the music and the timing and the double and the screaming, all that. Once you get past that, it's pretty good musicianship. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Bullet, slept it pretty red. Bullet, you got Johnny Long strides on again. It's passive. Robots mean it's a little synthy, I guess. Not crazy, but I can hear it. It's passive. Okay. Synthy? Is it a P bass? What's your favorite amp rig setup? Right now, I'm running a Rumble 800 stage, Rumble Stage 800 with my boom bass cabinets as my bottom. So it's 3 10s and a 15. But my favorite setup in my life has been the Galen Kruger 1001 RB. Okay. With the GK Neo 212 sitting on top of the GK Neo 115. That's the best rig I've ever played in, and I got to play with that bad boy for 2 years. It's the best rig I've ever played in, period. And it didn't do nothing but pump out nice, modern slap nastiness. I love being at church playing that thing. At some point, I can't say it too loud where my Rumble hears it. At some point, I'm gonna get that bad boy back. I don't know. Maybe just the head, just so I can play with the boom bass cabinets. And that'll be my rig. I just run it, just sit it on top of the Rumble. I don't know. I don't need it. I'm good, but I want it. It's just a thing. I don't know. So we'll see. Ooh, she sounds sweet. Sounds way beefier and Ron the man gobs a room inside that signal now. Okay, can dig it. Price is right on roasted maple. How they compare with the Charvel roasted maple. This is what's crazy. The Charvel construction is A1. Just like I assumed the sire, I never actually put my hands on the P5 or anything like that yet. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but the construction on the Charvel, that could be a standard standalone base. Like that could be your main base very easily with proper electronics. Straight out of the box, no. At least for me and Lobster's bases, it wasn't the business. But once we swapped them out for what we swapped them for, oh yeah, A1. I'll tell you this, out of the box, straight up from the Fender company, their American Pro 2, both of them, the P and the J, A1, didn't have to do nothing to them, didn't have to set them up, didn't have to do nothing. They came out the box or out of the case ready to gig at that point. But they're American Pro 2s. The sleeper on this thing is that Jackson I got chilling right back here. This Jackson right here, I don't give it enough shine, but that Jackson, that's a quality bass. The Pro model, I think this one costs maybe like $1,000. That's the business. It's active and passive switch, has a 3-way toggle switch. I ran a whole review on that bad boy. Maybe 6 months ago, 5 months ago when I first got it. That's a good standalone bass. That's up there. Like they did their thing with that bass. The only thing I would change about it right now, because I've seen the other one, is the color. Like I love blue, but that red is nasty. So that bass, don't sleep on Jackson. If you don't believe me, go to my channel, type in Bully the Kid, Jackson, or just Bully the Kid, Jackson bass. It'll pop up. Watch the review. Watch me mess with it. Watch me slap it. And it's straight signal. It goes straight from the bass to the interface. That's it. No processing, no nothing. So feel how you feel, you know. Let's see. Okay. I feel like I'm a little boomy at church. My band doesn't think so. When I watch our recordings, I don't hear my note articulation. I've cut back bass, hate boosting mids. Yuck. Well, if you don't like boosting mids and you cut back your bass, then you don't think your playing is solid. So mids are where you actually stand out in the mix. So if you don't like it, turn down your treble as well so it won't be as string noisy, but mids are where it's at. And it took me a while to even figure that out. Honestly, if you have a 4-band EQ, you can set your stuff up like this. From 0 to 10, put your bass on 5, put your low mids on 7, put your high mids on about 4, put your treble on 2. That'll make you stand out in like a reggae situation, right? Let me say it again. Like a reggae situation or like a country music situation, put your bass on 5, put your low mid on 7, put your high mid on 4, put your treble on 2. Okay? If you're playing worship music, like Bethel, that type of deal, you said it's at your church. Okay. So again, bass 5, low mid 6, high mid 7 or 6, whichever one you're more comfortable with, and then treble 5. It's going to change your whole thing. You're going to stick out in the mix. And if you want to put a little bit more body behind it, take your bass to 6. Find it out there, but your mids are necessary. I didn't appreciate it. I played a P bass forever. I didn't like mids. I wanted a jazz bass sound. I didn't want any mids because it made me stick out in a way that I wasn't prepared for at the time. So mids are where it's at. So that's all I gotta say. Damn, that's wicked. Okay, let's see. I was gonna say GK 700 RB2 with 2 410 stack. Woo, that's a backbreaker. Let's see. Wicked amp. I have a Rumble 100 and a Mac Ashdown Mag 300 210. Okay, dope. LTD basses. Ever played one? Yes, I've actually played 2 on this channel. one of which is a lobster original, like it came from lobster, and it's a Seymour Duncan slap-a-roni. Like it's a slap, it's a slap demon. Like it's great. Yeah, man. What's the best cheap tours for a cheap base? What's the best cheap tours for a cheap base like the Glary GIB5 string? I don't know what a tours is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Federa 4, do you have a pedal board? No, I do not. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. Oh, we in business. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's parallel. I like it. Okay. All righty then, you good. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, tuners. Okay. So if you have a Glary GIB5, I think those are closed back tuners. So you can go with the hip shot joints. You can go with some guitars. Honestly, you really could just hit up Amazon. Really. And just find something in the Wilkinson. Wilkinson is going to be a solid tuner. There are solid tuners. There are solid pickups. So even if you wanted to swap out your pickups on that bass and you wanted to use Wilkinson, that wouldn't be bad. And it wouldn't break the bank as well. So there is that as well. Do you still have your SX basses? Yeah, I do. They're over there. That's one. That's the other one. I had 2 6 strings, but one I gave away to a friend whose bass broke down. Another one I sold to a friend who had his bass stolen. I sold it for hella cheap. So I only have 2 left now. Hey, friend, just wanted to say I appreciate your many review vids, especially on the Cyrus. It's always helpful to see that in 2021 finish on the only option for a good bass. Thank you. I appreciate it. How easy is it to change a truss rod? I have no idea, but I know it involves taking a fretboard off, and that terrifies me. So I have never done that ever. I'd much rather just buy another neck. Just keep it completely funky with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never done a truss rod swap. I've just bought another neck. If it didn't work or if I stripped it out, chalk it up to the game, put another one on. Sand it down, make it fit, and keep going. Just snuck away from a moment to check out the Super 5. Yes. Wow, that thing sounds nice. Yes. And it doesn't help that Lops actually plays really well. It doesn't help. But yeah, he actually went to the factory and met them cats. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I was low-key jealous. I ain't gonna lie to you. I keep it a buck. Wow. Yeah. All right, girl. Don't go nowhere, okay? Keep 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? He plays well. Let's see. All Parts is a good place for a new neck. Okay. One more question. My Glare GIB 5-string I saw your video. Has a lot of great buzz. How would I fix that? Love the videos. I would definitely check the alignment of the neck. It could be lower in one spot than the other. So I would check that out. And then I would look at I would check to make sure your frets are actually level. That would be the other thing. So um, check your fret, like check the neck to see if it's bowed or not. You do that by holding the neck down where it actually meets the body, and then seeing if there's a space on the fifth fret. If there is space bigger than a credit card on the fifth fret, then the neck itself is bowed like this, and you need to straighten it out by messing with the truss rod adjustment. That should help the problem. If it doesn't help the problem, at that point, start messing with the saddle height. But the first thing to have is a straight neck. Like you need that as a starting point. So work there. Let's see. So you can order a Super 5 like that. Yes, you can from them, and tell them that you actually want USA parts in your China Super 5. Would you recommend a Sire M2 for someone who plays guitar for 30 years and wants to do some home recording? It's not bad. It's not a bad choice. If you're just trying to do some recording, there are cheaper options that you can get the same thing out of. But if you're trying to just play all type of genres, M2 ain't a bad thing to do. You can pretty much pull every sound, every tone out of that bass that you need. And it's like 300, 400 bucks. So it's not bad. Tell me, is it any way possible to refurbish a Fender Precision neck that has slightly warped? Is it warped side to side or is it warped front to back? Because if it's warped side to side and the whole thing twists like that, then it may be a little bit too late. But if it's just warped like it's this, then possibly messing with the truss rod. Maybe. Amp is Ampeg Micro VR. Okay, basement treble, so not much adjustment. Would a Sans amp help? Yes. I'm confident in my playing, just never cared for the nasally mid sounds, but I'm just going to adjust. Okay, so start like this. Put everything flat. Put everything at the middle, everything at 5, whatever that means to you. Sans amp would help because you have a little bit more versatility when you plug in. Like you just go from the bass to the Sans amp to your amp. And even then, I would keep your amp flat and just leave it alone. But yeah, Sans amp would help because it has, I think I'm not sure if it has a high mid, low mid, but it has pretty much the same setup. But it has a presence and it has a drive, I think. So that adds a little bit more body to what you're doing. And if you're feeling like you're sounding boomy, then your bass is too high and your mids are too low. It's pretty much all it really boils down to, in my opinion. No problem, Andre. Let's see. Have you ever heard of Matt Ramsey? He's a killer bass player. I don't think I have. 7-string bass is scary to me. It's just a bass. It won't bite you. But I get it. 7-string bass is excessive. It's not necessary. For purists, all you need are 4 strings, right? I get that. I understand that. I'm going through a sad moment because I have a chip of my paint that is missing off of my baby. And yeah, I just thought about it and I can't stop thinking about it. It's bothering me to death. So I'm going to have to get that repaired. I am heartbroken. Sheesh. Dang. But you play her, you love her. That's the way she goes. That's the way she goes. Anyway. Oh, la 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 la. Let's see. Do you still have the Glary GIB 5-string and how's it holding up? I do not have it anymore. I actually sold that to a friend who was starting his own studio, wanted a bass, and asked if I had any that I could give up to him for cheap. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I gave him that one, or I gave him two choices, and he chose that one. So I was like, okay, let's see. I love that collection on your wall. One day I hope to have as many. All right. Hope you do too. If it makes you happy. I want a Music Man bass, but I don't know how. I don't know what to do with that bass tone. Everything. Make it your own. That'll be your staple. That'll be your thing. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you unique among bass players, I guess. Who knows? I know how you feel. That neck is fire. Dope. Would you recommend it for starters? Yes, I would. Make you trip and play that BTK. I played it earlier today, man. Uh yeah. How many how many this already popped up. How many bases how many bases do you have in your arsenal? I counted 20. Let's just say 30. I don't really know anymore. What's your favorite brand of bass strings? It's between MJC Ironworks and Dunlop Super Brights. Those are my usually. That's what I usually go to. It's my go-to bass strings. So right now I'm running straight MJCs on everything, pretty much, except the BTK. I wanted something to like kind of color match or mess with the color with it. So haven't really haven't really experimented like talking about with other strings aside from this BTK just because of the color. I liked it, so I put that on there. Verify is a great choice. Yeah, have one's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Okay, one more time. Do I hold the first fret and see if there's any space at the five? Sorry, I missed that. Yes. So like I got my BTK, right? I got my baby, right? Okay. You hold where the neck meets the body. See it meets right here? Hold that down. And you're gonna check at the second dot. See if you have any space bigger than a credit card. If you have any space bigger than credit card, or you can put two credit cards through, that means that your neck is like this. So you need to straighten that neck out to where you can only put a credit card through, and it's touching on the bottom, and like you can slide it through. That means your neck is relatively straight to this point, pivot, where it actually meets the body here. See that? There. That's how I actually that's how I know my neck is straight. I don't look at it. I don't turn it on its heel. I don't turn it sideways. None of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know it's straight. I'm like looking at it. Is there anything else that's messed up on my baby? I'm like, still gonna play you, still gonna love you. Really don't matter to me. But it does suck. It sucks real bad. Yeah. Don't worry, Goldie. You staying right here. You staying right here. You are not going nowhere. Let's see. Favorite player, Boosie Collins. Finally beginning to get. I'll leave my amp flat and mostly everything on the bass. No treble, caution, bass, minimum mids. Am I getting it? I'm old school. Okay, so if you play pretty much flat, that's a good way to actually. That's a good way to actually check your skills, because if you play flat, then all of your mistakes, all your sloppiness, all that good stuff gets brought to the forefront. So it makes you an honest person. Honestly, if you don't practice, if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to tell you. So I normally play flat pretty much, and then I do all my manipulations on my bass. If I need a little bit more body, I need a little bit more presence, I'll turn up my bass, mid, and treble all the same level. Usually, depends on what amp I'm working with. But yeah, so yeah, let's see. What are your top three favorite basses? taking my bases out because those are the top two, and that's not fair. I'm gonna say my go-tos are my Fender Jazz, my Fender P, not in that order, and my actually, let's go back. My Fender P, my Sire M2 with the EMGs, and then my Jackson. I really haven't played the Charvel out like talking about, but the Jackson is my number three girl. So like if I have a gig where I have to play a few of them and I'm worried about people being around me and I need to bring a good bass that I'm not worried about getting dinged up, I'll probably bring the Jackson. Probably. Because if the Charvel falls down or some stupid stuff, dumb people, it's gonna chip the paint and it's gonna tick me off. But the Jackson, it's wood finish, so if it like dings or scratches or something like that, it wouldn't be as noticeable. So that's my reasoning on that. If my strings are not staying in tune, what's the first thing I should upgrade? Your tuners. Your tuners. That's the first thing you need to upgrade. Third dilemma, really wanting a compressor. Never had one. But dude, there's so many out there. Any suggestions on a good one on a budget? Yeah, I would check out Donner. Donner makes a cool one for on a budget. You got Boss. Boss is out there doing compressors on a budget. Um, Aguilar's pretty pricey. But I would definitely check out Donner or maybe TC Electronic. Spectracomp. That's a pretty solid one. I think that's like $60 or something like that. So those are my suggestions. That's three. Same here. Play fat. Thanks for everything. No problem at all. Check out Donner's mini pedals. Boom. To start. I think I got mine for $40 and it works like a charm. For sure. Man, see, I be knowing, bro. I be knowing. Have you played around with the Fender PJ Plus? No, I haven't. Not yet. Thanks, Proper. Okay, thanks a lot for helping me suck the stuff. Yet I have 7 bases. Hey man, nothing wrong with getting the arsenal up for the flavors. You never know what you might need out here in these streets. You never know. Okay. You good? You chilling? I need to get another. One of y'all got to go. I don't know who it's gonna be. I'll figure it out later. Brody, keep it safe. So yeah, I actually think now that I'm playing them, I think my gigging bass will probably be the first BTK5, and then my studio bass or my show bass where I do on YouTube will probably be Goldie, because Goldie has the most versatility. I can get a whole bunch of different stuff out of her, and I don't want her to get beat up because she's gold. Not that my BTK isn't beautiful. It is. It is very much so. That. But yeah. Let's see. Spectracomp get deal and has tone print feature. At point. I said that as well. Yes. Thanks, fellas. All right. How you feel about the Phil Jones amps? They are nice, expensive, not really useful in a big event, but they sound great. When do you find that you absolutely need to use a compressor in a playing situation? I don't. I don't ever use a compressor. I recently just started putting a compressor on my videos just to kind of, tighten up everything that I go overboard slapping or whatever, because my touch isn't consistent. So I go overboard with volume and stuff. So having a clipping point is kind of nice, and it doesn't hurt people's ears and stuff. So, but I don't ever play with a compressor in like gigs or anything like that. Send that one to me. Took your advice brutally. Threw on Wilkinson MM pickup and my MM clone. Okay. I got this 5-string Larry. I love 5 strings. Okay. Wilkinson makes some great sounding pickups. Yes, I do. Yes, they do. Yo, I've been on this bad boy for 1 hour and 47 minutes. I'm going to go and check on the family, make sure everybody's good, make sure everybody's sleeping, and then maybe take me a shot and watch me some anime and then chill. And I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all dropping in, saying what's up. I'm going to go ahead and call it for the evening. Till next time, y'all be easy. Well, all right. Yeah.